Good to have you with us. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Here's Conley after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Inside. To the middle. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close. To coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Mitchell to the inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Young. And he's going for the oop here. Collins passes to Capella. Conley against Young. 14 feet away. He can't get it to go. On offense, here's Utah.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. Herter with it. 6 on the shot clock. Collins outside. Yep, that one goes. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Young against Conley. Outside Young. Back to Herter. From deep. No luck on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Now here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. The kick to Hunter from downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Conley against Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Utah trailing here. And there's 1:45 left now in the first quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the Hawks with another 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Conley against Young. Picked by Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Capella. And stolen by Gobert. Goes up on the wing. Tipped away. Here's Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Young with it. Outside Hunter. Collins outside. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Outside Herter. Collins inside. Chalk up 2 there.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the...
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now Young. Outside Herter. Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. Defended by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Back to Bogdanovic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, at 6'8", Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go. All alone. Mitchell misses. And it's Herter penetrating. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Young with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Really left him alone that time. Herter's got 6 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Oh, got a piece of it. In transition, here they come. Now here's Herter. Defense right on him.
Royce O'Neal. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Herter. Atlanta again missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Inside, Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And they're running. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Back to Conley. Launches it. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Herder. Outside Young. Capella screen on Conley. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And stolen by Herder. And now the Hawks on the break. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Hey, rejected by Capella. To the middle. And Collins with the slam.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. That one a little long. Outside Herder. Out to the right wing. Pass to Capella. Up and over Conley. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside.
Well, John, you're facing a...
Thanks, Allie. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Knox in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Whiteside. Out left to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Williams defending. And it's Clarkson missing. The Hawks leading. Left side, Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I like to see Kevin Knox share the basketball because what it shows is an improving awareness in finding his teammates. That's how people want to play with you.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
To the paint. Here's Clarkson. To the middle. That's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And here we go. The Hawks running again. And that one's good. Knox. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Gallinari against Whiteside. And Gallinari, here we go. Pass to Knox. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gallinari. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got his first 2 points. Here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. And here is Williams. There's the drive. And yep, it's good.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich up top. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Gallinari for 3. That one no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Back to Okongwu. To the inside. Here's Knox. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Pascal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here is Williams. Here's Knox. Back to Williams. From deep three-point range, Atlanta again missing. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Clarkson for 3. Pascal can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Pass to Pascal. Rebounded by the Hawks. Now here's Gallinari. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Clarkson. Inside. Back to Whiteside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. Come on, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, the Hawks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Mitchell against Hunter. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Young with it. Now here's Hunter. Back to Young. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young with it. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Herter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Utah trailing here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Hey, rejected by Capella. Herter with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Collins against Gobert. Looking to end the drought. To the right side, Young from long range. Outside Herter. And here's Hunter for 3. Kicks it out to Collins from deep 3-point range. Utah with the rebound. And stolen by Herter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter here. Atlanta again missing. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. On the wing, Mitchell. Herter defending. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter of this one. From deep, Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks leading. Now Young. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter. Let's go with a 3. Hunter can't get it to go. And for Utah, they're shooting only 42%. The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Herter defending. And here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Capella. To the inside. It's stolen by Hunter. All by himself. Young from long range. Fires in the triple.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Conley against Young. Outside for Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. Here's Herter. And it's off from 3-point range.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And here's Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the...
Welcome to the Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the DA. Take it away.
Thank you.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the three. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Collins wide open. He fires. Another three for Atlanta.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Booker outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Collins. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. Booker outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton finds Crowder. Reverses. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Young against Paul. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. Crowder pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
That one is no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks trailing.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Collins. Capella goes in. Here's Young. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The kick out to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got 6.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Young against Paul. Young outside. Here's Herter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns leading. Bridges left side. Booker. And the rejection by Collins. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns a fast break. Booker outside. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Crowder against Collins. In the corner. Herter with it. The Hawks working the ball around.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. From deep three-point range. No good there. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top.
Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Hawks and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Clock is at 3. Collins passes to Capella. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Ayton finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Driving the lane. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. It's Young on the wing. And they will call over the back on the play.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Paul looking around. Booker outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Ball against Young. Capella, high post. Now Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Capella dishes to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Young taking his time here. Capella against Ayton. Clock at 6. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul passes to Crowder. He dishes it to Booker. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young outside. Outside Collins. In the corner. Herder with it. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Young. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Herder. Ball against Collins. The kick out to Young. Collins trying to break free. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. Collins a screen on Paul. Young finds Collins. Offline from the top of the key.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
The shot by Paul, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Young outside. Here he goes. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Thank you, David. And we'll... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Shamet in at the 2 spot. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Pass to Johnson from downtown. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Okongwu. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Payne.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovic. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Shamet. They get it back. McGee. Here's Payne. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 8. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Williams dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Williams. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. There's Gallinari with the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. And it's Gallinari missing. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Craig. And it's Payne in the corner. And there's the feed to Johnson. Count it! And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Gallinari.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd half. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Takes it inside. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovic.
Payne passes to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Payne. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shamet with the steal. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Payne kicks to Johnson. Six to shoot. The tray. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Knox. The rebound by Johnson.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Williams. Payne's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Here's Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
There's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Knox. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Assisted.
Gallinari's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor.
Atlanta making some changes. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Shot by Crowder, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Young against Bridges. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bridges, right side. It's Crowder on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Deflects the pass. Collins finds Capella from deep. And there's Collins on the assist from Capella. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the pass to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul for 3. Not going to go that time.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Hunter, the pass to Herter. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Paul with the ball, guarded by Hunter. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And here's Young. Out left to the wing. And here's Collins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Booker looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Ayton. the wing, Booker. Ayton inside. Capella covering. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Young. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Booker. The finish. And the dunk by Booker.
That's a good job by Ayton, making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
1:24 left to play here in the fourth. Hunter, no one around him. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Ball finds Bridges. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for John Collins.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And really deep three that time. And the Hawks lead by 12.
This is Trae Young's specialty. He's just going to stretch out the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Booker puts up a deep three. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young. And that's going to be a travel.
Violation called. Phoenix ball.
And here are the Suns now. Booker with no one around, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
Fans who made it out.
For Greg Anthony.
Support is what makes this possible.
Well, and two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges.
Utah foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. And we're about a minute into the first. Crowder finds Ayton. 6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. O'Neal on the wing. Gobert with it. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The kick out to Conley. Wide open. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And they pick up 2.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Takes a 3. Kept alive. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second team foul.
Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder inside. Off target at the rim. Left side Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Second team foul.
Pass to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, sweet move. Helping over Crowder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovich has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Paul finds Bridges. Paul against Conley. 3-pointer, Bridges. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
On the wing, Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Right wing. Pass to Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Outside Paul. This one for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Oh, deflected. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Tie game here in Utah. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your chance.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And so in the game for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. So it's Utah now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's Booker on the wing over Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Jazz with possession. Ayton with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker, good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Right side Booker. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
They're running. Here's Ayton. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
Inside, Paul. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
2 minutes
Utah with the ball.
in the first half.
No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Paul against Conley. Knocked loose. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Soft touch off the glass.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton against Gobert. Back to Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
O'Neal misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. And stolen by Gobert. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. Outside for Booker. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Conley goes in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Outside Paul. Deflects the pass. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Eric Paschall is out there with Daniel House. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. Shamet uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got his first bucket in this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Clarkson, here we go.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Team foul.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And Phoenix has possession. Now Payne. To the wing, right side. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Paschall inside, defended by Payne. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Clarkson finds Paschall. Inside, here's Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Outside Paschall. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Right side Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pascal can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Johnson. From deep three-point range. Counted from distance. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. From deep. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. The crossover. Pascal can't hit.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Craig on the wing. Pascal defends. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Clarkson. Nice move. He got a piece of it. McGee in the post. Whiteside on him. McGee's shot is off. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson with the ball. Tries again. Oh, McGee with the block. And here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. To the left side wing.
Jazz foul. Daniel House. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Able to defend on ball, give help. Whiteside pretty good at redirecting plays.
Stolen by Payne. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul.
Utah shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to House. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Payne against Whiteside. Payne, the pass to McGee. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Tipped. Over to the wing. Here's House. The Jazz with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Johnson with a bucket.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
From deep, Johnson. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, leading by 14. And
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
All right.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Crowder with 1 second left.
They found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, it hasn't been quite as easy.
Bogdanovich with it. Here's Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 3-pointer O'Neal. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Good
foul.
use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. 3-pointer O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Paul. No one near him. Good on the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Unloads. The offensive rebound.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Ayton with the stuff.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Knocked away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
O'Neal. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Paul with a steal. Now here's Crowder. Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Ayton. It's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Bogdanovich from long range. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges left side to the paint. Ayton inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Off with the layup. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Booker against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. Now Paul. Clock at 6. Outside Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Paul finds Booker. There's the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was...
We hope to see you again. Yesterday Introducing.
And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough, physical battle.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And he comes up with the deuce.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
The drive by Mitchell, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Mitchell left side. Kicks it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor decision-making, missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Well, I think that's where knowing where your teammates are on the floor at all times is critical, and then being willing to give them the ball at the appropriate time.
Collins against O'Neal. Shot by Collins, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Young. To the right side. Right side, Collins. Pass to Herter. Hunter kicks to Capella. Stolen by O'Neal. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Here's Herter. Dishes it to Capella. High post Young.
Walking foul called on Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Collins, a screen on Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Collins passes to Young. Inside. Shoots from 14. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot, and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
Now here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here is Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. The long distance 3 is buried.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Here's Young. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break for three. Mitchell. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich, that's for two. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Capella sends it back. Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The game now all time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Young against Conley. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young passes to Capella. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Outside Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Gets in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Tie game in Utah. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
And your Jazz dancers. All right, look who's coming up.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for Atlanta, and the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. Here's O'Neal. Shakes him. It's deflected.
And putting that 7-2 wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
For three, Mitchell, and the Jazz another three. The Hawks trail by 3, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Sweet move. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. A 3-ball. 5 on the clock. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Young looking around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 5 now. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he just grabbed hold of the team.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. 3-point lead. Traps in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Young. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Right, he's checked in for Young. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Herder passes to Capella. Gobert with the block. And now Utah, fast break and foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Wright. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hunter on the wing. That one's off. Still out of sync. Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. They get it back. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Misses from short range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Young.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Good on the three-point shot.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
58 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young against Conley. Young passes to Herder. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. O'Neal from long range. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the wing. Capella finds Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Herder, covered by Mitchell. Young in the corner. Over Conley. Young, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Out to Conley, and so that's the end of the first half. Jazz lead by 7. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Hawks, 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Good pass go out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's House in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Just 5 to shoot to the inside, and stolen by Okongwu. Williams in the post, and it's in there. Williams has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hawks.
How about the handle of Lou Williams? So comfortable making moves off the dribble.
Clarkson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Knox. The Hawks trail by 5. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Williams passes to Knox. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson finds Pascal. Back to Clarkson. And here's Pascal. Out to the right wing. Over to the left wing. Right side a screen. Over in the corner, Pascal. 6 on the shot clock. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Pass to Alexander Walker. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. House. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Hawks trail by 3. Williams looking over the floor. It's Okongwu, top of the key. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
They get it again. Whiteside. And yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Williams, that's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pascal with a screen on Bogdanovich. Clarkson for 3. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Takes the 3. Another shot. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. They set the pick. Passes to House. Williams with the steal. Poked loose. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, how about the steal off great anticipation by Clarkson, then the kick ahead. Perfectly done.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari left side. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jazz leading by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Pascal with a screen for Clarkson. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's Williams, high post. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Over in the corner, Pascal. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pascal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Here's Williams. Gallinari outside. Williams in the post. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 6. Stripped it away. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him. off in time, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out
the previous play is under
to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, thank you, David. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Herter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert, the screen. Down low, stolen by Collins. Hunter against O'Neal. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Hunter dishes to Capella. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Bogdanovich wide open. Drains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Young against Conley. It's stolen by Gobert. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. For 3, Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell.
And really, Hunter can guard every position. This is something that makes him incredibly valuable.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. There's the feed to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Hunter. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Wing Mitchell. That's to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Shot to stop the run. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Young outside, pass to Collins. Here's Herder. Young, a screen on Mitchell. Young, right side, puts up a three. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. O'Neal from long range. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the call on Kevin Herter. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that door.
He feeds it to Conley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Young way outside. Another miss by Young. Now here is Conley. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley for over a decade has been a tremendous NBA player.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of it.
All right, David, thank you. For Greg Anthony endorsement.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Allie, it's...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. On target from range. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
When you hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Ayton with it, guarded by Capella. Ayton passes to Crowder. And the three off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Booker. And that's collected by Trae Young. Pass to Collins. Up top, Capella. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. Collins, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Paul with it, and it's Young picking him up. Booker, good.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Young. Capella finds Young. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 6.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Ayton, a screen on Collins. Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Young against Crowder. Outside Young. And he's going for the lob. The kick to Hunter. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. And there's Ayton on the assist by Booker.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Out to the right wing. Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins with it from the arc. Atlanta again missing. Booker with it, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. That one rolls around and rims out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Now here's Herter. Left side Young. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Outside for Booker. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Hawks trailing. Hunter passes to Young. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 9.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Herter. And here's Collins. Back to Herder. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Suns. Here we go. Young from long range. The shot won't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Young. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And there's a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Paul against Young. Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. Pass to Booker from outside the arc. He can't hit that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Capella. Crowder grabs the miss.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside Booker lets it go from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Young against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Shoots over Young. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
From deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, got a piece of it. Booker with it. Now Herder defending. Back to Paul. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. From deep 3-point range. Young missing again. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Young. He's got 15. 3 on the clock. The 3 is up. Atlanta again missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Out to Bridges to end the drought. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young against Paul. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Herder. Here's Capella. There's Young with the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Capella with the defensive effort. Atlanta's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Young misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker with it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The putback.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. And a deep 3 from Young. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got 21.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta.
60.
Allie, as always, thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Cameron Johnson out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Now here's Johnson. 5 on the clock. Pass to McGee. Right side Payne. Here's Shamet. McGee, a screen on Gallinari. From deep, Johnson. Back to Shamet. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Payne against Williams. Stolen by Payne. Johnson against Williams. With the crossover from behind the arc. Johnson, no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, McGee with the block. They recover it. Bogdanovich from long range. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Payne on the bounce. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes the first.
Cameron Payne. That's 1 out of 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside, Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. And here's Okongwu for 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Fires the 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is Lou's game. Phenomenal. Sizing up the D and realizing when to get that quick release off.
Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Up top, Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson a screen on Williams. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Misses in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. He just clanked it.
Gallinari with a screen on Payne. The three. And the Hawks with another three.
Just shredding the defense in the pick and roll. Lou Williams only needing just a little bit of space to work.
Inside. Here's Shamet. Atlanta with a rebound. Gallinari, the pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Gallinari's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From deep, Johnson gets the three to fall. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Knox. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And Brent's still working his way into a consistent role. Knox certainly has the tools to make an impact.
Yeah, he tempts you and he teases you with the way he shoots that long ball. He's just looking for some consistency, and that should come with maybe a bigger role and bigger minutes, but he's got to earn those.
The Hawks leading. Outside, Williams. Pass to Knox. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Okongwu for three. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. They swipe it. And they're on the break. Three-pointer. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Gallinari against Johnson. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta. They have a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Knox in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Young. The three ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Crowder goes in. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Ball against Young. Pass to Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Suns trailing. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Outside Young. Outside Herter. Fires for 3. Capella pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 23.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Ayton with a screen. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Reverses. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Young against Paul. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
Young against Paul. Young inside. Herder up top. Booker defending. Young from long range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in the game. Capella, pass to Young. Into the lane. Here's Herder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herder's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Young, the pass to Collins. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And stolen by Herder. From deep three-point range. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Outside Booker. To the wing, right side. The three from Ayton. Hunter with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the right side. Young from long range. Back to Hunter. To the paint. Crowder with a steal. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Ayton. Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Now here's Hunter. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And Booker, here we go. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's with the foul there. Ayton's powerful on the inside. At 7-2, he'll go through you.
1 shot.
Now Young. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. That was an incredible night of hooping.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Payday.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Suns finally broke a decade-long.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you.
Hi, and thanks for joining. Hey, Allie.
Ryan, as the
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Aiden, no good. On offense, here's Utah. Mitchell finds Conley. Mitchell against Booker. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Mitchell, good.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Now here's Paul. About a minute played here so far in the first. Booker for 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Mitchell. Over Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Blocked!
24-second shot clock violation. Jazz ball.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams, but one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And Doris, Crowder's defense, a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively. Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Stolen by Bridges. And it's Ayton off the drive to the inside. Here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Booker, the pass to Crowder, and stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Down low. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Conley against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Crowder right side. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Conley nails it from 3.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. And Utah the other way now. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley finds Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. Bridges on the attack. And so it's Utah up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right,
and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. Drills it from deep.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Just 5 on the clock. Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Utah leading from the arc. The shot off that time. Crowder outside to the paint. Here's Ayton. The reverse. Outside for Booker. Left side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. From deep. Utah with the rebound. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Crowder against Conley. Rebounded by Chris Paul. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Paul. Going inside. He gets it in there.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul passes to Crowder. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And the middle aspect of the game is so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends. When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy. Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Ayton against Gobert. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in the game. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Paul. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Bridges outside. Inside. Pass to Ayton. Clock is at 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Mitchell into the lane. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Oh, deflected.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defense.
16.
Appreciate it, Allie.
24.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschal. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Payne. Outside Johnson from outside the arc. And no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Paschal can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Johnson. Three-pointer. And Paschal secures it. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Clarkson for 3. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Shamet. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
McGee with a steal. Craig attacking. Here's Johnson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Paschal. To the paint. Shoots from the block. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Craig. The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah, Daniel House.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Johnson. From deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Shamet. Johnson a screen on Clarkson. Back to Johnson. A shot to stop the drought. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Alexander Walker. Banked it in off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Johnson finds Craig. Left side Payne. Here's Johnson. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Whiteside. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Johnson. Back to Shamet. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Whiteside with a screen on Payne. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Offensive rebound. Whiteside for 3. Paschal against Payne. Gets stolen by Johnson. Pass to McGee. It's tipped. Here's House. Off target from three-point range. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
To the middle. Here's Craig. And that one is hammered home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Here's Shamet. Payne, pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. The The rebound by the Jazz.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Pascal. It's stolen by Johnson. It'll count. And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Fourth quarter. Get out of your seat and let's hear it.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Bogdanovich. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 13. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. The three from Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Booker fires from way outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The three from Mitchell. And they recover it. Gobert passes to Mitchell. They shoot again. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Outside for Booker. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Conley on the attack. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Booker fires from way outside. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul with it. Outside Booker. The three is up. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul can't get it to go. The three from Mitchell. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper? Yes, sir.
Paul passes to Ayton. To the inside. Booker can't get it to go. Paul with a steal. Down low. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Back to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
All All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 16 feet out, tipped. And here's Booker. 17 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, Utah with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Allie LaForce.
Coming out and supporting your team. Please